to this edition of High School Rewind, available on Xfinity On Demand. We are at Orem High School as the Orem Tigers welcome the Salem Hills Skyhawks to Orem. Thank you for joining us, everyone. Dane Stewart here to bring you tonight's game, and excited to bring you this one. Let's start with the visiting Salem Hills Skyhawks, and if you haven't heard of Porter Gustin, you're in for a treat here tonight. One of the best all-around players in the state of Utah, the second best recruit out of the state this season, the senior quarterback for the Skyhawks. He is number 1 in 4A in passing touchdowns and top 5 in passing yardage. He's also the leading rusher for the Skyhawks as they come in 5-1 overall, 2-1 in region play. Gustin has been a stud for Salem Hills all season long, but it's actually not necessarily the offensive end that he's best known for. He leads 4A in tackles, and the linebacker, projected as either a defensive end or outside linebacker at the next level. He is one of the best defensive end and outside linebacker prospects in the country, and leads this, anchors this defense for Salem Hills. He will fly all around the defensive side of the ball here tonight. He's got some good help, though. It's not just the Gustin show, as Jackson Brown, he is top 5 in 4A for sacks, 6.5 on the year coming in here tonight. And then this offense, they have 7 receivers with over 100 yards receiving and 10 receivers with at least 1 touchdown. A lot of weapons for Gustin to throw the ball to offensively. Let's switch and talk a little bit about the Orem Tigers. This is a program that last year they did not win one game outside of region play, and that trend has continued this season, looking to end that here tonight. They come in 2-4 overall, but 2-1 in region play, coming off a nice victory over the Olympus Titans. They fell down 21-6 to the Titans, and they would hit a game-winning field goal from about 24 yards out to win it 22-21 in an absolute thriller. Tucker Camp returns under center this year for the Orem Tigers, and he had a good year last year. He's near 1,000 yards passing so far, 11 touchdowns, 5 picks. But this offense, they surely miss their receiving core from last year. A lot of seniors, including Nolan Gray, that they're having to replace. It's taken a little while to kind of figure that out, but looks like they may be starting to do so as Chase Herman and Cody Codner, both of them leading the way for this receiving core. That this, you're going to see James Wadworth run the ball a little bit here tonight. Camp can run it a little bit. In fact, he ran for over 150 yards in that victory last week against Olympus. But this offense is built on the passing game, or at least has been. And Tucker Camp going to need to have an absolute stellar game tonight under center, and maybe need to run the ball a little bit as well if Orem expects to end that non-region play losing streak. These two teams played twice last season, with Salem Hills winning both of them. Once in the regular season, that was a nail-biter, and then once in the playoffs. The Orem Tigers looking to give a little revenge tonight to the Skyhawks. Will they be able to do so? We're about to find out now as we send you down to the field for tonight's opening kick. Ready to start here from Orem High School. And kicking off will be Colby Ballard. This kick fielded back at the 11-yard line by the Tigers, and Wadsworth has some space as he crosses the field now. A seam up the middle, tackled at about the 45-yard line. In on the tackle was Kyler Anderson for Salem Hills, but a beautiful return to start things off. Camp gets his first offensive series. He will keep this one, looking up the middle. It's a nice job on that edge. Forcing him back inside was Tim Fleming as Camp picks up maybe a yard on the carry. On second down, Camp now will throw for the first time, and that play, nearly picked off. As coming up was Jordan Taylor, senior corner. He's almost had his 4th pick of the season there. On third down, Camp rolling to his right, has some pressure coming, gets this ball away, and that is caught. What an impressive catch made that time by Jake Herman. Talked about him in our open, their leading receiver, and a first down for the Tigers. On first down, Camp again to throw, looking to go deep, has man coverage. This ball overthrown as the DB got tripped up on the play. On coverage that time was Taylor again for Salem Hills. Camp officially over 1,000 yards passing now on the season. 2nd and 10 as he's going to follow Wadsworth, and he gets tripped up in the backfield. A penalty flag comes in late. In on the tackle was Vili Wolfgram for the Skyhawks, but a holding penalty will negate the play. Third down, blitz coming. Gustin got through. Screen was set up, but the ball overthrown was looking the way of Wadsworth on the screen. Instead of 4th down now coming up for Orem, who will look to punt. So now we see Porter Gustin for the first time tonight, number 11, the quarterback. in the shotgun to start things off. He will throw on first down. No, he will not, as he gets sacked. How about that? Bringing the pressure and pulling up the sack is Samson Saluoni for the Tigers. Good defense on first down that time, as Gustin's first read was checked, and by that time, Saluoni all over him. Now on second down throws. Good throw just out of the hands of the intended receiver, Neil Davis. 3rd and 24 after a false start penalty again. Pressure on Gustin, now has some time, still scanning the field, has to get this away as he's hit. Man is wide open, the catch is made just short of the sticks. Trying to stretch and get there was Jordan Taylor, but he's going to be about 2 yards short. What a throw that time by Gustin, picking up 22 yards, but 4th down now coming up. 4th and 2, and the Skyhawks feeling confident. They're going to go for it here. Pistol formation for Gustin. And he's going to keep this all the way. Has some space. Nice block across the 50 as he lowers the shoulder and carries us down to the 41-yard line. A first down for Salem Hills. Gustin looks to throw again here on first down. Man going down the seam and just incomplete. As again, it was Jordan Taylor, the target. Penalty flag in on the play. An ineligible receiver penalty, now 1st and 15. As Gustin rolling to his left. Looks to throw, nowhere to go, over the middle, and that ball nearly intercepted. A risky throw that time, is closing in, nearly getting the interception that time was Parker Wollaston. Another penalty, false start, now 2nd and 20. And my apologies, it was actually Cade Young who nearly had that interception on first down. Blitz coming. This ball thrown out quickly to Taylor. Has some space. And ankle tackle as he's able to get out of it by lunging ahead to the 38-yard line. Back-to-back penalties for Salem Hills. 2nd and 29 is Gustin now just going to tuck this and run, try to pick up some yardage. Able to slip through a tackle across the 50, lowering the shoulder, and you see that size that colleges love as he gets this down inside the 45 to the 42. 18-yard pickup for Porter Gustin, now 3rd and 11. Again, just going to run this one up the middle. You see him just stepping through defenders, through a shirt tackle. The ball comes out, it's loose and picked up, and now it's Jesse Rowley all the way down to the 11-yard line. The 10, how about that, is Rowley there to pick up the fumble from Gustin and advance it another 15, 20 yards. 2nd and 12. Gustin looking to the end zone. Boy, has a man. That's where he's going to go to the back corner, and this ball is caught. How about that catch? Made in the back corner. Touchdown for Salem Hills, as it was Lafe Franson, or maybe Leif Franson, with a huge reception going to that back corner. Gustin threw it up beautifully. It's a 10-yard touchdown pass. Gustin to Franson. Second possession for the Tigers as they will keep this on the ground. Herman trying to get outside up to the 40-yard line as he picks up 3 on the carry. On second down, Camp to throw quickly. That ball's caught. First down for Orem is near midfield. Nice reception made that time for the Tigers, as again, I believe it was Herman. A false start penalty on Orem. Now 2nd and 11 for the Tigers. Option play. Pitch and a lot of space for Wadsworth as he's up across the 40. First down before a host of Skyhawks bring him down with that option play. Goes for 13 yards and a first down for the Tigers. First down, Camp throws. Quickly caught by Herman. This, of course, the other Herman, Jake Herman. Both junior receivers, pickup of 10 yards. First down, yes, first down for Orem. Nice drive being put together here by the Tigers as Camp gives this off to Wadsworth. Space around that edge again as he dives ahead to the 20-yard line. Pickup of 8. Again, staying on the ground, Orem liking that matchup as it's Wadsworth ahead. Well, I didn't think he was down. He didn't think so either. Picks up the first down on 4-yard carry. 2nd and 11. One of the other nice things about this drive for Orem, taking time off the clock. Now a man open in the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. How about that? It's Cody Codner with single coverage. Got behind it, wide open, and a 16-yard touchdown from Camp to Codner. Point after try for Orem through the uprights. No, missed it.
Your point is no good.
Excuse me, missed the point after, so 3:55 left, and it's 7-6. Salem Hills with the lead. Time for Porter Gustin again. Throws this out quickly. Caught in a nice drive that time by Sam Callister. Had the reception, kept the legs driving, and was able to pick up 3 yards after the catch. Penalty on Orem, now 2nd and 2 as Gustin throws the out. That ball caught in all sorts of space up the sideline. Chad Peterson on his horse inside the 40 and eventually dragged out of bounds. Making the tackle was Kyler Anderson and saving a for sure 6. A huge gain for the Skyhawks. Wow, that play hurts. After the big reception, a personal foul against the Tigers moves the ball to the 17-yard line. 1st and 10 for Salem Hills. Gustin to throw, looking to the end zone again. Man wide open, touchdown Skyhawks. Able to get Chad Peterson as a penalty flag has come on late. This one's coming back. So a touchdown pass negated on a holding penalty. Now 1st and 23 for Salem Hills. Play clock winding down. Gustin able to get the play off as that pass right through the hands of the intended target, Callister. Now 2nd down coming up. And 2nd down, Gustin. Going to throw again. Pressure coming. Trying to get out of it, and he does so. Back up to the line. You see, wow, Gustin just so big and a lot of quickness for how big he is as he carries this for 10 yards to the 20. 3rd and 13 for the Skyhawks. Gustin looking to throw. Boy, thought he had a man over the middle there. Now going to go to the back corner. This ball overthrown. Probably good he didn't go over the middle. Safety was sitting right there. Incomplete pass, and now a 4th down coming up for Salem Hills. 4th and 13. The Skyhawks going to go for it again. 1 for 1 on 4th downs in this game already. Of course, that was only 2 yards to go. This one a little longer. Pressure coming. Space up the left side. Gustin going to try to get there. Gives a little shimmy and shake. Pushed out of bounds, and I think he actually got it. How about that? Gustin picks up 14 yards on 4th down and a 1st down for Salem Hills. Gustin, the 2nd time he's picked up a 4th down with his legs, going to the end zone. Intended target was Rowley, thrown out in front of him and incomplete. Incomplete pass on 1st down, but a roughing the passer penalty, half the distance to the goal. 1st and goal now from about the 3.5. Gustin on the ground as he gives it off on the carry and into the end zone for the touchdown. Isaac Parrish. His 3rd rushing touchdown of the season from 3 yards out, and Salem Hills extends their lead now. Camp in this offense will start at their own 31. Camp keeps it and nowhere to go. That played beautifully by the defensive end, Tim Fleming, as Camp never got around the corner. Fleming absolutely sealed it off, the 6'5", 230 senior defensive end with the tackle. A loss of 9 on that play. 2nd and 19. Play action. Camp gonna go deep, and that ball just off the fingertips. Oh man, Cody Codner had that. Good defense as with the coverage was Taylor, but that ball thrown perfectly by Camp. 3rd and 19, Camp rolling to his right. Corner blitz. Is this ball thrown out and caught? Nice move made after the reception on that far sideline near midfield. And a beautiful job that time, bringing pressure by the Skyhawks. Orem able to sniff it out. Camp cashes in, and a big 1st down, as again on the reception was Chase Herman.
Number 7.
A lot of credit to Herman on that play. Well, Camp actually made a heck of a throw, and then Herman able to make the move after the reception as Wadsworth again. That option play has worked well the couple times they've ran it, as Wadsworth picking up 15 yards. Camp to throw here on 1st down. Gets a feel to get out of the pocket and does so. Will keep it himself as he's tackled at the 32, picking up 4 yards. Under a minute to play here in the opening quarter, 14-6, Salem Hills. Orem trying to answer that last touchdown. Going to go down the sideline. That ball just overthrown again. Codner was able to get one hand on it, couldn't get the second, and there's a penalty flag that has come in, and that might be what it's for. A pass interference flag. First down for Orem. Ball spotted at the 17-yard line. Camp rolling to his right, throws, ball's caught, still on his feet, trying to get out of the tackle, but would not let him go. Trevor Gasser was committed to bringing down the Oremite. First down, first and goal coming up for Orem. First and goal, Orem looking to tie things up, run the option again. This time Camp keeps it as Salem Hills did a beautiful job defending, had a man covering Wadsworth, and Camp goes down for a loss on the carry. Third and goal for the Tigers. Camp to throw quickly, and we're going to get a penalty flag as a pass interference call at the goal line. Was looking on the slant route. The defender came in and manipulated the route of the receiver. And that will do it for the first quarter. It will be first and goal to start off the second. So we will actually have an untimed down here as the quarter can't expire on a defensive penalty. And it will be third and goal from the 4. A couple of rule changes that I have failed you on as Camp keeps this down to the 2. Now the quarter will expire.
Camp on a keeper.
It is 14-6. Salem Hills out in front. Orem threatening with a fourth down coming up. Fourth and goal, and you play to win the game. Orem going to go for it on the ground. Wadsworth stretching forward. Is he in? Official's going to come in. Still no indicator. Salem Hills actually comes out with the ball. Still trying to get a sight, and they're going to say the defense held him. Orem pleading their case. Still haven't seen. Yeah, there it is. First down, Salem Hills. The defense for the Skyhawks holds.
Tigers stopped.
I'm not sure if they ruled that Wadsworth was down or he fumbled it. Either way, it's first down for Salem Hills. About 6 inches outside of their own end zone. Gustin on first down. Gonna throw quickly. Oh boy, going down the field. That ball nearly intercepted. Great coverage on the play by Abunuwara, the captain for Orem, as he was covering Rowley on the play. On second down, Gustin throwing across the middle. Boy, what a catch. How about that? As Leif Franson just stuck his paw out there. A nice one-handed grab by the senior receiver, picking up 8. Third and 2 for the Skyhawks. Gustin throws quickly, and that ball incomplete. Bounced right past the receiver. Nate Wilson, actually went through his hands and then bounced. And now a fourth down and short. Salem Hills will punt. A big hold there by the Orem D. First down now on the Salem Hills 32 as that ball thrown out in front of the intended target was looking the way again of Jake Herman. Second down, Camp keeps this himself. Boy, had a lot of space if it wasn't for Gustin. Able to come up there, grab the feed and bring him down at the 30 after just a 2-yard gain for Camp. Third and 8 for Orem. Throw, caught, tackled at the 21. Making the reception was Brooks Ringer for the Tigers. Neil Davis with the tackle, picking up 10 yards and a first down for Orem. Second down, Camp gonna look, well, he was looking in the end zone. Instead, a man wide open and waltzing in for the touchdown is Cody Codner. His second of the evening, this one from 17 yards out as a penalty flag has come in on the play late.
17 yards for the Tigers.
So the touchdown's good. It was a roughing the passer penalty. That will be enforced on the kick. Tigers going to go for 2 here, try to tie it up. Wadsworth in motion. Camp looking to throw, and that ball is picked off by Gustin. And, of course, that ball took the officials to realize that was a 2-point conversion. Play is dead. 14-12. The Tigers out in front. The Skyhawks out in front of the Tigers. 9:27 left here in the second. A touchback on the kickoff. Salem Hills starting at their own 20, holding a 2-point lead here. Sure use a good possession here. Gustin with a pump fake, now going to go deep, has a man behind the defense. That ball caught at midfield, and he bobbled it there for a second. With the reception was Cooper Smith. Thought he may have dropped that. It was one of those so wide open plays. A big gain to the Orem 47.
28 yards on
second down, Gustin gonna tuck this and run up the sideline inside the 40, cuts back inside, now spinning. Boy, Gustin just big and a lot of quickness. When he decides to run, he can surely gashes. He does that time for 15 yards. Gustin scanning the field. Boy, had a man deep. Now he's going to check off, and it's intercepted for Orem. A big turnover as it's Wadsworth up to the 48-yard line. A huge turnover created by this Orem D. I was going to say Gustin had a man past the secondary, run into the end zone. Didn't see him, tried to drop it off, and James Wadsworth gets the possession back for the Tigers. First down, Orem. Boy, maybe a huge play as Camp now going to look deep, and that ball overthrown of his intended target. I believe it was Codner again. Nice coverage that time again by Jordan Taylor. We've called Taylor's name a couple times tonight. He's done a really nice job in that defensive backfield for the Skyhawks. Screen over the middle. Gustin able to get the tackle as that play looked like had big yardage potential, as it is a pickup of 9. Third down and a yard to go for Orem. On the ground with Wadsworth. He leans ahead and picks up a yard and a half. First down for the Tigers. First down, ball's at the Salem Hills 42-yard line. Again, the corner blitz thrown out and just through the hands of the intended target. Was looking the way of Ringer. Camp throws quickly. That ball caught. Nice job by Chase Herman. He's able to get that ball basically on a bit of a tip to himself. Pickup of 11, first down for Orem. Camp to throw again. Boy, a risky play. It almost intercepted. And I think we're going to have a pass interference flag here on Taylor. He was looking the way of Ringer. Camp was. Taylor read it beautifully. Came up to make a play on the ball. I think the officials going to nail him here for a pass interference. So they do. Call Taylor for a pass interference. A tough call there if you're a Skyhawks fan. I thought if he got there early, it was not by much. Camp throws, caught inside the 10, picking up 8 yards for Orem on the reception. That time was Chase Herman again. Midway through the second quarter, Orem looking to take their first lead of the night on the ground with Wadsworth and stood up at the line. Not a lot of room there. Again, that end, Fleming did a beautiful job coming in and making the tackle. 3rd and 2 to go for Orem. Trailing here by 2. Camp rolling to his left now. He's going to run it. Space in the middle. And Tucker Camp takes this in from 8 yards out. The Tigers take the lead with 5:15 left here in the second quarter. 3rd down. Screen play. Red tipped and incomplete. Beautiful job by that defensive front, including Samson Saluoni, who has a sack already tonight. Came off the pressure of Gustin, tipped the ball incomplete. 4th down coming up now for Salem Hills. Orem now will start at their own 39-yard line. Camp all sorts of pressure, and he's going to go down. Tried to evade the first man, did so, but couldn't evade the second. It was Albrecht in there initially, and then Jackson Bowden got in there to clean things up. We talked about Bowden earlier, his 7.5 sack of the season. Been a force on that defensive line. Camp looking to throw again, gonna go far sideline, and that ball's caught! And just through, no, not through the foot tackle. A heck of an effort made by Taylor. Great coverage, but how about Camp just throwing that right over the defense? And Cody Codner is having a game to remember here tonight. Unofficially a 52-yard pickup. 1st and 10. Orem knocking on the door again. On the ground with Wadsworth stretching outside, spins back and is brought down inside the 5 to the 4-yard line. A pickup that time of 8. 3rd and 1 for the Tigers. Run all the way with Wadsworth left side into the end zone. Strike up the band for the Tigers. First down for Salem Hills at their own 42. Pressure coming and Gustin goes down.
Gustin sacked by the Tigers, number 54.
Beautiful job by Orem, number 54. I don't have him on our roster. My apologies to him. But a huge sack, a loss of 12 on the play. Boy, what a big play. Gustin, pressure coming from his backside, never saw it. And now 2nd and 22. Looking to throw, pressure again on Gustin, now rolling to his right. We'll throw, and we'll just throw that one away. Good coverage on the play by the Tigers. 3rd and 22 for the Skyhawks. Blitz coming. Gustin throws, and that right through the hands of the receiver. Had Smith. That ball was a little high. Smith had to go up to get it. Couldn't bring it in. 4th down coming up, and while we have a chance, got to give credit 54. Tyler Glee had the sack that created the long yardage situation for Salem Hills. 1:17 left, 4th down. Salem Hills to punt here. Jesse Rowley kicks away. Fielded at the 42 and has a return on. This is Zach Lamoureux inside the 30. One man to beat inside the 20. Tackled at the 13. Wow, and now we've got a flag that's come on late. Think this is going to be against Salem Hills as Chad Peterson was hot with the official. And Orem's going to have the ball inside the red zone. So my apologies, a pair of penalties. We had a personal foul on the on Salem Hills, and then an unsportsmanlike on the Tigers. So Orem will have the ball, 1st and 10 at the 21. Camp looking to throw, has a man wide open, and the defense recovers and picks it off. And now a nice space for Gasser as he crosses the field and taken down all the way up at the 36-yard line. Boy, what a huge play for Salem Hills. Looked like Orem may have had him on the ropes here late in the half, and instead it's Gasser who gets the last laugh. Turned over to Salem Hills. Excuse me, that was actually Rowley, the intended receiver. 2nd down, boy, coming right through the line that time. Pressure on Gustin as he overthrows that ball. Was looking the way of Franson. Pressure put on that time by Zollinger. 3rd and 10. Gustin scanning. Now just trying to step through the pressure. Can't do it. The ball came out. Officials rule him down. A sack on the play. Gustin dropped for a loss of 1. 4th down coming up. Orem takes over, 23 seconds left on their own 30-yard line. Camp looking to throw. Ball's away. What a catch! Made that time by Herman. Chase Herman up to the 46-yard line.
That's good for a Tiger.
2nd down for Orem. Blitz coming, all sorts of there. Instead, it's a screen, and Wadsworth has blockers out in front. Turns inside and tackled at the 30 with 4.8 left. A big pickup as Wadsworth a little slow to get up. Took a helmet or a pad right on the thigh. 3.5 seconds left in the half. Orem going to try a 47-yard field goal here. Hold is down, kicks away. No good, missed it wide to the left. That will expire the first half. A 20-0 second quarter advantage for the Tigers. And they hold a 26-14 lead over the visiting Salem Hills Skyhawks at the half.
High School Rewind is excited to have Nudge as our Player of the Game sponsor. Nudge is one of the fastest growing companies in Utah Valley. With over 500 employees, Nudge is one of the largest contributors of volunteer community outreach programs. To learn more about Nudge and their program, visit www.nudge.com.
Second half underway. There's a little squib kick, makes it all the way back to Parrish. Picks it up his own 5. Stretching this outside up to the 30. That's where he's brought down at the 31. First drive of the second half for the Skyhawks. This is an offense that averages 36 points per game coming in. Only 14 at the half. You have to think the Orem D has done their job. Is Gustin able to slip through an arm tackle there? Sheds another one and eventually is propelled forward, picking up 8 yards, and you see just what a nightmare he is for defenses. I think we'd see a little more of that here in this second half. When the Skyhawks were moving the ball, it was Gustin running. Fell in love a little bit with the pass there in that second quarter, as now he's flushed out again. Defense comes up to try to contain him, lowering the shoulder, and how about Gustin picking up 11 more yards, again delivering some boom and introducing himself to some of these Tiger defensive men. Gustin to throw, pressure coming, delivered over the middle, incomplete as a penalty flag comes in late. Leif Franson was petitioning for one, then it came from the back judge as he has a teammate pull him away from the officials here. After an Orem penalty, 1st and 10 at the Orem 39-yard line. Gustin gonna run again, looking to get away from some of these Tigers. Look at that stiff arm. Nice job picking up 7 there for the senior quarterback. Gustin looking to the end zone. And incomplete. Pass interference flags coming in here on the coverage by Ryde Casper. This is the intended target. Neil Davis had Casper draped all over him. Offensive pass interference was the call. Salem Hills was not too pleased with that. Ball back to the 30-yard line. Now 2nd and 22 as Gustin keeps still going as he's thrown down out of bounds at about the 26-yard line. 3rd down, 18 yards to go for the Skyhawks. Gustin to throw, had a man over the middle. That's where he was looking. Ball was thrown a little low, had to due to the coverage. Franson unable to go down and scoop it up. 4th down and long coming up. Salem Hill's going to go for it here. 4th and 18, pressure coming from Orem, picked up really well. And then it's incomplete. As the pressure got to him, Gustin had to try to buy time to get his receivers downfield, and that defensive front that initially was picked up, able to get through, create pressure. Ball falls incomplete and turned over to Orem. Boy, some big defensive stands by this Orem D, and this Salem Hills offense has not scored since the first quarter as Camp keeps this himself up ahead to the 34-yard line, picking up 8. 2nd down and 1 now. Camp pulls it out, throws, caught, 1st down across the 40. Before being brought down by Davis. On the reception that time was Herman, Jake Herman. 2nd down. Camp keeps again, and he is hit behind the line of scrimmage. First man on the spot was Vili Wolfgram for Salem Hills. 3rd and 11 for Camp, rolling to his left. Looking to throw, dumps this off to Wadsworth to the 45 before he's popped by Davis. He's had a good defensive series here. They'll bring up 4th down and 7 for Orem. Salem Hills starts at their own 20 after the punt. On the ground they go with Parrish, able to pick up a yard on the carry. Midway through the 3rd. Still 26-14. Gustin surveying the field, looking for somewhere to go. He's going to throw back, has a man beyond everyone, and just through the hands again of Leif Franson. He has the lone touchdown reception tonight. He was beyond Orem, and he is frustrated with himself. You see him clap his hands. Man, that's a tough one to let go through. Boy, a pretty good throw that time by Gustin. Instead, it's 3rd and 9. Orem showing blitz. Here they come with the linebackers over the middle. That ball caught. 1st down. Spin move by Taylor up ahead to the 39-yard line. And a 1st down after picking up 18 yards. False start penalty on the Skyhawks. 1st and 15 now from their own 35-yard line. Gustin going to tuck this one and is brought down. Beautiful job by that defensive front, picking up the sack. Again, his 2nd of the game. Tyler Greed for Orem, a loss of 2 on the play. 3rd down. Gustin, pressure coming around the edge. Now is trying to get away from another one and does so. And runs into the official. He'll pick up a couple yards. And now fourth down for Salem Hills. Orem starts back at their own 25-yard line, leading 26-14. 3:04 left here in the third in what would be deemed as an upset here tonight if this score were to hold. Camp keeps and runs ahead for a pickup of 3. Second down. Camp looking down the middle of the field, and that ball's caught. Wow, what a beautiful throw by Camp, and even better catch made by Chase Herman as Gustin was in coverage, and that ball was just placed perfectly over the D right up the seam. Now we'll get this Orem student section going a little bit, trying to cheer on their offense here. Again, it's Herman with the reception, ducks underneath. The ball came out, and the officials will say Salem Hills ball. How about that? Another turnover as it's Cooper Smith that comes up with the fumble recovery. And the Salem Hills offense comes back out on the field. After the fumble, first down, Gustin throws this ball out, caught by Franzen, turns upfield across the 50 and brought down at the Orem 48-yard line. First down after the reception by Franzen. First down, Gustin again, space up the middle, running and dragging defenders as he carries to the 40, a pickup of 8. Second down, 2 yards to go. Empty backfield for Gustin. Flush out of the pocket again as the penalty flag comes in. Gustin's going to pick up the first down, as we'll have to sort out the flag. Pickup of 3 on the play for the senior quarterback. A big holding penalty on Salem Hills negates what would have been a first down off of a Gustin run. 2nd and 14 now. As this ball underthrown, intended target was Taylor. Third down, a big down for both teams here. Salem Hills trying to get back in this ball game. That pass caught right near the marker. Beautiful catch made by Franzen, closed down on by a pack of Tigers. Going to be about a yard short of the first down. Go again. The Skyhawks offense comes out. Gustin's gonna keep it. I think he got it. Ahead for a pickup of a yard. With that play, the third quarter comes to a close. No scoring in the third quarter. Orem still holding on to a 26-14 lead. Start of the fourth quarter. 12 minutes remaining in this one. First down for Salem Hills. This ball thrown out. And a nice pickup on the little swing pass to Franzen as he has a first down, picking up 12. Gustin on first down. Boy, all sorts of Tigers right in his face. Thrown back, caught. As a penalty flag has come on here. The reception was made by Callister. I think we're going to have a penalty here on Salem Hills. Penalty on Salem Hills, a hit to the head. 1st and 21 for the Skyhawks. Gustin just gets the snap in time. Going over the middle, incomplete as that ball threaded. Looking the way of Taylor, a couple Tigers there. 2nd and 21. The Skyhawks have been playing in long yardage situations quite often tonight. Screen play, set up, ball delivered. Parrish can't get out of the tackle. That's a beautiful job coming up and making a play by Tarek Abunuara. An outstanding corner, senior captain for the Tigers, and no gain on the screenplay. Third down. Gustin gonna throw back. Boy, double coverage there, and the ball's incomplete. Boy, what a great play as that ball thrown up. Intended target was Franzen, who went across the formation in motion, but it was Zach Lamoureux, I believe, who did an excellent job going up there and contending that ball. Fourth down, Salem Hills going to go for it here again. 21 yards to go, trailing here by 12. Gustin pressure coming again from the 50. Going to go deep, and that ball tipped and then wisely batted down. That's not a play you see very often, but great awareness there for Cade Young, the senior DB, able to just knock the batted pass down, and Orem will take over at their own 37. 10 minutes remaining here. The Tigers looking to just take time off the clock, holding a lead. This ball thrown deep and incomplete. The intended target, I believe, was Ringer. New quarterback now for Orem is our first look at Gunnar Lagai, the junior quarterback, as he gives this ball off, and no running room there for Orem as Salem Hills had that play snuffed out. Third down, 15 yards to go for Orem. Screen play, that ball batted, intercepted for Salem Hills, and this is going to be returned. Vili Wolfgram, what a huge play. The screen was set up, he got a paw on it, and then waited for it to come down and returned it the rest of the way. A pick six for the junior linebacker, Vili Wolfgram. And don't go anywhere, folks. This game's not over yet. Boy, botch snap that time. In all sorts of trouble. The throw's out to the kicker, and no good as Gasser's brought down. So the point after, no good. 26-20, Orem out in front. A penalty on the return. Orem will start at their own 30. And again, it is not Camp who's the quarterback. Is this ball thrown complete to Ringer? Brought down after picking up 6. Tucker Camp was not in last series. He's not in this series. It's Gunnar Lagai. Again, the 6'1 junior quarterback. That ball is on the money. Thrown to Ringer. First down. Nice pickup on the play up to the 47-yard line. Good opportunity here for the junior to grow up a little bit. Not that he's immature or needs to, but good PT here against a good defense. Is Wadsworth with the carry, picking up 6 or 7. A big third down here for both sides of the ball. Orem trying to take more time off that clock. Salem Hills trying to get the ball back. That ball thrown between coverage, a little behind the intended target. Incomplete, fourth down coming up. Salem Hills starts at their own 25-yard line. Pitched back to Parrish, trying to get to the corner. And nice job coming up and sticking him. Gain of maybe a yard as that corner came up, made a really good tackle on the play. Third down, midway through this fourth quarter. Gustin looking to throw, wide open, ball's caught at about the 40, shakes off a tackler, as that was Chad Peterson with the reception up to the 43-yard line. First down, Gustin. Boy, had a man going deep, and that defender got there early that time. A penalty flag does come in, is looking over the middle for Peterson again, and the defender got on his back. Pass interference moves the ball up to the Orem 42. Gustin looking, and that ball ruled caught, pickup of 6. Nice job going to the turf by Nate Wilson to bring it in. After a false start penalty, 2nd and 9 for Salem Hills. Gustin, pump fake, now steps up in the pocket, gonna go deep, has a man down the field. That ball thrown out of bounds. What a catch made, although it is no good because couldn't get a foot in the boundary. Cooper Smith went up, and he's a little hobbled now, trying to get back onto the field.
Third down.
Incomplete, third down coming up. Gustin on third down, going deep again, single coverage down the field, and that ball incomplete. As going up for it was Rowley. Had a chance at it, but couldn't bring it in, incomplete. And now 4th and 9 coming up. 4th and 9. 4:17 remaining here. Gustin throwing all the way. That ball's right on target. Caught, tackle made, but a first down on the pass to Chad Peterson, picking up 11 yards or 10 yards. The drive will continue for the Skyhawks.
10 yards up.
Gustin throwing, and that ball almost intercepted. Boy, Bunuwara, we talked about what a good game he has had. Dangerous play that time, as you cannot give him those opportunities. Would have had 6 had he been able to bring it in. Second down, ball thrown, caught, first down. As the reception made by Smith took a lick for bringing it in. Able to pick up 13 for Salem Hills. Gustin on first down. Caught by Rowley, picking up 6 yards. Third down, pistol formation for Salem Hills. Gustin gonna run it, and he's brought down. Boy, he rolled right over a lineman, picked up an extra yard or two for doing so, and will gain 3 on the play. He's gonna be about a yard, maybe 2 yards short of the first down. 4th and 2. The Orem students trying to make some noise, get behind their D. 2.5 left, kept by Gustin. And I think he has it based on where the officials come in. First down for Salem Hills by basically the last hair on that pigskin. It was that close. 2 backs in the formation for Gustin. Gonna stay on the ground, stretching this outside and brought down. Beautiful open field tackle made that time by the boundary as Gustin able to pick up maybe a yard on the carry. Second down, again, 2 backs. Wolfgram and Bowden. Gustin looking to throw, looking to go somewhere. Penalty flag has come in. Now some space for Gustin. Leaps into the end zone. Touchdown, Salem Hills. Of course, have to sort out the penalty flag before anyone gets too excited here. The touchdown is good. It was a face mask on Orem. It will be assessed on the kickoff. Now to try to give them the lead is Gasser. The snap was high last time. It's good this time, and Gasser's kick is good. 27-26. Salem Hills, 1:23 left here in the contest. So Camp is now out there for this final drive. Starting in his own 40, 1:16 left. He rolls to his left, a big block there. Is Camp now gonna throw, and that one into no man's land, incomplete. Second down as Salem Hills fans now cheering on their defense. Camp thought about throwing, instead had to tuck it. Now trying to loft this over the D and connects. Nice reception made for Orem by Jake Kerman as he's up to the Salem Hills 42-yard line. It's left, 1 minute remaining. Have to remember they did miss a 47-yard field goal at the end of the first half. Is now in trouble. Camp able to get out of it, just looking to throw the ball away. And boy, that one had trouble written all over it. Able to evade the first tackler, not the second, as it's Saban Wilson, the senior defensive end, able to cause some havoc in the backfield. I was going to mention that missed field goal makes you think that you probably have to get to about the 25-yard line for a shot at a field goal. That would win it. Trailing by 1 here. Blitz coming from Gustin, picked up over the middle. That ball's intercepted by Veely Wolfgram, his second of the night. And that will most likely cement this victory for the Skyhawks. How about Veely? Man on the spot, 2 fourth-quarter interceptions, one of which returned for a touchdown. That one will cement it. Third down, Gustin, again, just looking to waste some clock, will take the knee. The clock never started. There it goes. Those are precious seconds that did not come off the clock as this ball hasn't been spotted yet. There it is. That will be enough to do it. The Salem Hills Skyhawks come to Orem, get a scare from the Tigers, but they will walk out of here with a 27-26 victory over Orem. That is 3 straight victories over the Tigers for Salem Hills. Again, our final score here from Orem High School. The Salem Hills Skyhawks 27, the Orem Tigers 26. What a game this was. Wow. Let's go all the way back to the first quarter. Salem Hills got off to such a hot start. It was 14-6. Gustin with the touchdown pass, and then Parrish with the touchdown run. And Salem Hills, boy, looked like their offense was in good shape, and they were going to cruise tonight. But the Orem Tigers had other plans. 20 points scored by Orem in that third quarter. They take a 26-14 lead into the break. And, we talked about Camp in our open. Tucker Camp, he had a really good first half of this ball game. Had a pair of touchdown passes, also a touchdown run. And Orem, boy, responded so nicely in that second quarter. Third quarter, there was a little bit of a chess match back and forth So we'll go to the fourth quarter, and boy, what a huge fourth quarter it was, as Orem kind of felt like they had the momentum. A huge interception by Vili Wolfgram, able to tip it and then pull it in, return it to the house for the touchdown. It was a one-possession game, and then, the Salem Hills defense continued to really play up in that fourth quarter, forced a 3-and-out situation and got the ball back. Gustin went down the field, ended up scoring from 7 yards out, his second touchdown of the night, first rushing. But then the Orem Tigers had another chance and camped back in at quarterback for that last drive, and it was Vili Wolfgram again, able to get the interception, which would eventually seal the victory here for Salem Hills. They improved to 6-1 overall, another fine season for the Skyhawks this year. Meanwhile, for the Orem Tigers, they dropped to 2-5. They've got a tough contest next week. Back to region play for both these two teams. The Tigers next week will face Corner Canyon, as of right now undefeated in region play. Meanwhile, for Salem Hills next week, they will have to face off against Springville, 2-1. Both those two teams 2-1 in Region 8. That's going to be a whale of a ball game, go a long way to determining region standings. Well, we haven't teased it much, but now is time for our Nudge Player of the Game, and we are giving it to the defensive player, Vili Wolfgram, number 8 for Salem Hills. 2 touchdowns, one of them returned for 2 interceptions. One of them returned for a touchdown, really turned the momentum in that fourth quarter. Huge plays for the junior linebacker. Congratulations to Vili Wolfgram, our Nudge Player of the Game. With over 500 employees, one of the largest community volunteer networks. Go to www.nudge.com for more information. Congratulations to Vili Wolfgram. That's going to do it for our coverage of High School Rewind. For Bill Francis, my name is Dane Stewart. Thank you for joining us. We'll see you next time.